Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I've travelled to Henley on Thames. I'm in the graveyard of St Mary the Virgin, looking for the final resting place of a singer. A singer that was born Mary Isobel Catherine Bernadette O'Brien on the 16th of April 1939 in West Hampstead, Camden, Greater London. A singer with a soulful voice. I'm looking for the final resting place of Dusty Springfield. The exact origin of St Mary's is unknown. The present structure was almost certainly predated by earlier buildings, but the first recorded reference is a charter of 1272 granting an indulgence to all the contributors to the building or the repairing of the church at Henley. St Mary's is basically a 13th century building, but was enlarged and remodelled in the 15th century and again in the 19th century, so the building's history is hard to decipher. The 13th century church consisted of a sanctuary, nave and aisles. Externally, there is no remnant of this church, and the earliest English style of the west doorway is in fact Victorian. Dusty Springfield was an English singer. Her husky, soulful voice earned her the distinction as being one of the greatest female vocalists to hail from Great Britain during the 1960s. Born Mary Isobel Catherine Bernadette O'Brien, she received a Catholic school education, and following graduation she formed a singing duet with her older brother Tom. Influenced by jazz music including singer Peggy Lee, she joined a cabaret-style group called the Larner Sisters. After this she rejoined her brother Tom in a group called the Springfield'S. During this period she changed her first name to Dusty and adopted the name of the group as her last name. The Springfields enjoyed popularity in England until their disbanding in 1963. Dusty immediately launched her solo career and scored a major hit with I Only Wanna Be With You in 1963, which was recorded while she was still a member of the Springfields. Dusty's popularity increased as she enjoyed further hits with Wishin' and Hopin' in 1964, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me and The Look of Love in 1967. The latter song was heard in the film Casino Royale in 1967. She earned a top 10 chart placing in the United States with Son of a Preacher Man in 1968. Sadly for Dusty, the 1970s saw a sharp decline in popularity as the styles of music changed. Fueled by her drug addiction, with the exception of contributing backing vocals to Elton John's Tumbleweed Connection in 1970, she virtually disappeared from the entertainment scene during that decade. She had a brief revival of her career during the 1980s when she collaborated with the Pet Shop Boys on What Have I Done to Deserve This? The song reached number 2 in the pop charts in 1987. She died in early March and was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on March the 15th, 1999, a week and a half later. Again, when I'm shooting these videos, I try to incorporate in the video as much about the churches and the graveyards that I can. And here at St Mary the Virgin in Henley on Thames, the church is a beautiful church. Very small graveyard, so it was quite easy to find Dusty Springfield's final resting place. Just as you come through by the entrance of the church, turn to your left and she's there. So that leaves me time enough to show you the final resting place of the one and only Dusty Springfield. Dusty Springfield, OBE 1939 to 1999. There you have the final resting place of the singer herself, Dusty Springfield. Bring me to a close for this video. From me, Paul, at Interesting Places here in St Mary the Virgin, Henley-on-Thames. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.